You have probably heard of the concept of the power of disappearing or transforming your life in 6 months. It is not a new concept, but it is incredibly effective strategy that I use with my clients. And this technique is powerful because when applied properly, it has the potential to completely and permanently change your life. Now, imagine for a moment that you could vanish from your current life. And I don't mean literally disappear, but more like stepping away from everything familiar, your routines, your habits, or your comfort zone. Now, let's do this for the sake of exercise and try to picture yourself shedding the skin of who you have always been and emerging as someone entirely new. This isn't just a fantasy or woo-woo thing, but this technique is used by a lot of successful entrepreneurs, and it is profound concept with the potential for deep personal growth and transformation. But let me be upfront. This transformation requires strong determination and solid sense of structure. And if you choose to go through this process, the results are life-changing, yet it is the commitment and discipline you bring to the process that make all the difference. And today's video, we will dive into the transformative art of disappearing to completely reshape your life. Welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra. I am a self-mastery coach, and I am passionate about helping you achieve your life goals and unleash your true potential. If you're ready to evolve into a new version of yourself that you never thought possible, trust me, it is going to be amazing. So stick around until the end. Also, please remember to like, subscribe, and share this video who can benefit from this. All right, I'm going to start with one of the simplest yet most profound quotes. If you want to achieve change on the micro level, focus on the micro level. The quote comes from James Clear, who talks about how small changes can lead to big results. In his book, Atomic Habits, he explains that by making tiny improvements in our daily habits, we can create meaningful transformations in our lives over time. Instead of trying to change everything at once, focusing on little steps can help us build better habits and reach our goals more effectively. Let's think about this. How often have you felt trapped or stuck, like you're caught in a cycle of routine, past decisions, or the expectation of others? It is natural for us to have this desire of breaking free and start fresh, or stepping outside of our comfort zone and release from what is holding us back. We all can feel frustrated and unhappy at times, but there is this liberating truth. You have the power to transform at any moment. You can rewrite your story, reshape your identity, and redirect your life path. But you have to take bold actions and create more clarity for yourself if you want to change. Because who you are in this moment is the sum of every thought, every choice, every action, and even every inaction you have ever made. And if you are feeling stuck, drained, or dissatisfied, consider this. Your reality mirrors your habits, energy, and mindset. And I understand this can be a bit harsh to say, but if we want to succeed in this life, we have to face the reality. Now, when I talk about disappearing, I am not suggesting you packing your bags and move to a remote island. But this idea of disappearing and transforming isn't about running away from your problems, but instead, it is about running towards your potential. And what I'm truly exploring in this video is to create space in your life for greater change. And the concept of disappearing is stepping away from the familiar to embrace the unknown. So it allows you to give yourself permission to reinvent your identity. It is about letting go of who you have been so you can evolve into a person you are truly meant to be. Also, you can think of it as having a blank canvas in the front of you where you can paint a new vibrant picture of your life. Now, you may ask why you should consider disappearing or transforming. Well, as a humans, we are not meant to remain stagnant. We are inherently designed to evolve, to question our beliefs, and to challenge our personal ideas in order to thrive. This process of self-discovery and growth encourages us to examine our assumptions and explore new possibilities. We are a part of the great mystery and limited only by our own narrow perception and understanding of what was, what is, and what might be. Now, a wise person knows not to define or limit because humanity is full of limitless possibilities. It all comes down to nurturing our curiosity and willingness to evolve. And we set the stage for personal transformation and a richer life experience. Unfortunately, so often we cling to old versions of ourselves, staying stuck in patterns and routines that no longer serve us. When we constantly listen to external chatter, we risk losing sight of our own dreams and aspirations. So this disconnect can prevent us from recognizing the desires that truly matters to us. And by disappearing from those outdated patterns, you create space for new perspective, experiences, and possibilities. When I speak with my clients, I often share this beautiful analogy of butterfly because it is beautifully captured the essence of true transformation. Think about the journey of caterpillar. It doesn't simply grow wings overnight. Instead, it retreats into cocoon, basically withdrawing from the world to focus on a deep inner metamorphosis. And during this time, it surrenders its form self, allowing something entirely new to emerge. And when it finally breaks free, it is no longer bound to the ground, instead transform into creature capable of flying. And this is the profound change we are thriving for, where stepping back and tuning inward lead to the whole new way of being. Now, you might be wondering, how do you do that? Or what do you need to do in order to transform? Well, in the beginning, it is normal to feel overwhelmed or frustrated by the journey ahead. And I recommend to start small. Break your goals into manageable steps and focus on gradual progress. Over time, these small actions will add up to meaningful transformation. And now I'm going to share 5 steps that will help you navigate this new challenge. So let's start with number 1. Start by checking in with yourself. Take a moment to reflect on where you are and where you want to go. Writing down what you want to change and who you want to become, it's very essential. Also, do not underestimate the power of writing down your thoughts and ideas. This clarity will show you the steps you need to take to become the person you have always wanted to be and to create the life you desire. I give you an example why starting small will take you far. Now, imagine you want to start a fitness routine, but you feel intimidated by the idea of spending an hour at the gym every day. So instead of aiming for that right away, begin with just 5 minutes of stretching or a few exercises at home, then gradually build up to 15 minutes, then 30 minutes, 45, and eventually you will be ready for a full workout without feeling overwhelmed. This step-by-step approach allows you to create a lasting routine without waiting for the right time. And I want to say that the key issue is not finding a full hour, but it is the willingness to start small and remain consistent. And the truth is, if you cannot make time for those first 5 minutes a day, it is unlikely you are going to carve out a full hour down the line. So begin with whatever time you have right now to start with, and knowing that each small effort strengthens your foundation. This method is not about pushing yourself to the limit, but instead about creating a steady, manageable path that aligns with your vision for a healthier and more energized life. So, number two, choosing to disappear from the noise of the world opens the door to the gifts that are hidden inside of you. The aim is to break free from the routines and habits that anchor you in the old patterns, creating the space needed for the transformation you seek. So, too much noise or distraction does not allow you to focus on yourself, and that can lead to self sabotage. This can be very, very, very harmful on your psyche. So, as you start taking small steps towards disappearing, you will begin to recognize and accept your current reality. Also, you will have a better acknowledgement of your habits and a mindset that have shaped your life. This will be very crucial on your journey as you accept your current reality. By consciously shifting your action and choices, you are building a solid foundation for lasting growth. And that brings me to number three, guarding your energy. In our distracted, busy world where endless scrolling, toxic relationships, and the opinions of others can easily overwhelm us, choosing to step back is liberating. As someone deeply sensitive to energies, I feel and I observe the emotions around me. This sensitivity can be both a gift and a challenge. While it allows me to connect with others and understand their needs, it also makes me vulnerable to the energies, both positive and negative, that can affect my mood and well being. So, guarding your energy is similar to establishing boundaries for your soul. It is essential to manage your energy as you navigate your transformational journey. You have the power to choose where your energy goes. You have to remember that, whether it fuels habits that uplift you or drains you with negativity. When I cut out distraction, my energy surge. I stop wasting it on what does not align with my goals, and I can come back to myself. And I have to say, by disappearing from the noise, you create sacred space to align your energy, habits, and purpose. This intentional withdraw helps preserve the energy necessary for your transformation, allowing you to emerge stronger and more focused. Now, let's talk about number four, rewriting your mindset. Transforming your life requires a mental shift too. The inner dialogue you cultivate shapes your reality, and it becomes the lens through which you perceive your life. When you choose to disappear from the old self, you are not only altering habits, but you are rewriting the very essence of your thoughts. As negativity, doubt, fear, insecurity begins to creep in, it is crucial to counter it with affirmation of your evolving identity. Now, you're no longer defined by your past. This is about focusing on the person you are stepping into, the one you have envisioned. So it is important to rewrite the inner dialogue to support your transformation, and the result will follow. This is not about simply thinking positive. It is about cultivating a mindset that aligns with your higher self, and open your mind to the possibility of becoming someone new. So surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, even if it means letting go of relationships that anchor you to your old identity. Number 5, building intentional habits. Building a new you doesn't require grand, sweeping changes overnight. The life you want to live is the product of small, intentional habits built over time. Now, whether it is changing how you eat, setting a new exercise routine, or creating time for personal growth, every step you take today will compound to make a massive difference. Your new habits don't need to be elaborated. They just need to be consistent and align with the person you are becoming. When you commit to these new habits and stay consistent, you will start to feel the transformation, and it will be so powerful that you won't need to explain it to anyone. People will see it, and you will be so powerfully inspired to move forward, and people will be inspired to ask you, what is it that you did? This idea of disappearing and transforming isn't about running away from your problems. It is about running towards your potential and becoming unrecognizable. When you disappear, it is not about the physical changes people will see, but instead it is about becoming recognizable to yourself. It is silent shift, a choice to go within, quiet the noise, and stop seeking approval. It is choosing to be intentional, because one day you will look in the mirror and see someone completely transformed, someone who had the courage to step away from what wasn't working and build a life that does. So, will you take that first step towards disappearing from who you were and transforming into who you want to be? This journey isn't easy. It is going to take time and effort and sacrifice. So it is going to mean cutting out distractions and going within, but the reward is worth it. Each day becomes an adventure, and each moment a chance to step closer to becoming the person you envision. So when you choose to disappear, you choose to cut off unnecessary distractions, people's opinion, and the draining need of validation. You choose to transfer with purpose. So ask yourself, are you ready to disappear? Are you ready to commit to a life that reflects your true potential? Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight. It is a journey with twists and turns, but each small victory adds up over time. So through self-reflection, mindfulness, and bold goals, you will stay aligned with your vision. And this is the essence of self-mastery. Now, if you're ready to disappear and remerged as the person you know you are meant to be, then take that first step today. Go down to the comments and let me know if you are with me on this journey. Let's make this transformation real. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video.